Good evening, guys. Good evening once again. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trendy news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. You see, today I derailed a bit because firstly it was Chidima. Now I'm talking about KAIRO. Everyone that is familiar with my channel, knows that this is not a celebrity gossip channel. However, I'm finding myself having this thing in me that forces me to come out and share my 2 cents on this KAIRO issue. Now, it is understandable that we're looking for opportunities for ourselves and for our children. And sometimes we might feel like, celebrities and their children, they get everything on a silver platter. It is easy for them. But did they become celebrities overnight? For instance, when you talk about DJ ZINHLE, we witness her journey coming up, becoming this famous DJ. And if you were too young by then you need to check DJ ZINHLE's story on Google. You can look it up. And then this one posted and said, "We need to be honest about KAIRO. Why is she getting to be on every ad? First it was Nedbank, now it's Ackermans. Yet she has rich parents and got enough of everything, while many underprivileged children are poor and not recognized. Black South African kids also deserve this life." I 100% disagree with this. First of all, Ackermans is a business. So if Ackermans took my child, what impact would my child have if you want to advance your business? So to begin with, let me put this. Yesterday, Ackermans was trending. Also, KAIRO was trending, which is exactly why Ackermans chose KAIRO. So now there are children that like KAIRO, that will want the stuff that KAIRO is advertising for Ackermans. Now, I want to show you something. When DJ ZINHLE was building this brand of KAIRO, after she built herself to be a household name as a DJ, and then she had KAIRO, she built KAIRO's brand, and she was heavily criticized by many people in South Africa. Not everybody was criticizing, but many people in South Africa were like, "Why are you exposing a child? Why are you putting a child on social media? How do you know that this is the life that she would choose?" Now that she had to carry that cross, and today KAIRO has got more than 1 million followers on Instagram. I'm going to show you all of this. Has more than 1 million followers on Instagram, and also her family. I'm going to show you a few of the slides. Ackermans is a business, not a charity thing. Is a business, so they follow what is going to help their business, the business that is employing many people in South Africa. So if they are going to go according to our feelings, imagine what would happen to a business. It's not like, I've said a lot. I've said a lot, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to allow you to see what maybe is benefiting Ackermans through KAIRO, and maybe you see why they chose KAIRO. They could maybe choose another child who's equally famous, but when you look at KAIRO, even her surrounding, like when I say surrounding, when you look at her family, brands are still going to choose KAIRO. We need to be ready for that. If you get offended by it, then your heart is going to limala blind. So let us be ready. If you have an opportunity, we also have a responsibility as families and extended family members. If you see a child that is talented, a child that is not scared of a camera, a child that we need to groom our own to the level like KAIRO. KAIRO was never, let me start with DJ ZINHLE. DJ ZINHLE was not famous overnight. She built herself. And then after building herself, she decided, you know what, this could be good for my child, for her future, so that she doesn't struggle even if things go wrong with what I am building, my business. KAIRO can be able to stand on her own and be somebody. Let me build this account for my child. And people were criticizing her. I'm saying this again, but anyway, let us look at this. KAIRO's father is very famous. This guy was a very talented guy, and he was loved by many people all over the world. Now, by the time of his passing, he had more than 3 million followers. You see? And through that, KAIRO has an advantage already. We need to accept these things to avoid heartbreak and frustration. We need to accept these things. You are this cute baby and you had a father that was handsome and famous and talented, with so many followers. What are you expecting to happen? What should happen? What should happen to KAIRO? Because this is exactly what the brands are looking for in order to push those sales, in order to be on people's lips, so that at the end of the day, money could go through their tills because they saw a famous child. You see, KAIRO is going to be good for Ackermans. I'm telling you right now, from a business perspective. Let us leave this thing of wanting to turn businesses into charities. They must do things according to feelings. Anyone that knows AKA knows that he is KAIRO's father. And by that, KAIRO is benefiting. And now you look at the stepfather as well. I'm still going to go through the mother and KAIRO herself, the grandmother. This is KAIRO's stepfather, who is now her dad. I don't like calling MURDA BONGZ KAIRO's stepfather, but he is. I'm just gonna say KAIRO's father, because he is playing that role so well according to what we see. He is trying his best to make sure that KAIRO doesn't fill that gap. No, you see, you have your stepdad, who is famous, very talented DJ, MURDA BONGZ, who is always on people's mouths because of how he is taking care of his family, including KAIRO. Hey guys, come on, we need to be serious as well. And you have the grandmother, a grandmother who is so stylish. Even KAIRO's mother, DJ ZINHLE, is calling the grandmother Granny. Do you get? And this is the family that when the media talks about, this is the family that will also people like talking about, like, oh, Granny, uyavana man, DJ ZINHLE, we like their relationship, Granny was with KAIRO and whatnot. So KAIRO is actually good for Ackermans, no matter how much we feel about it. The fact is, KAIRO deserves to be there. I'm talking about from a business perspective. Look at Granny. Look at the grandmother now. How stylish she is. How gorgeous she is. Why I'm showing these people, I'm trying to let you know KAIRO's background. How famous this child is. And why it makes sense for Ackermans to choose KAIRO for business. For business, guys. Look at Granny. That is KAIRO's grandmother. And you know what? Because of such, KAIRO is still going to get more jobs. We need to be real. We need to be realistic about this, so that and this is KAIRO Forbes account, guys. Can you see how many followers this child has? It's about 1 million followers. So tell me why Ackermans would want to improve their sales, make sure that their business is sustainable, can even keep their employees, would go for my child. No, make it make sense. Why would they go for my child when there's KAIRO? 1.5 million followers. I'm not talking about her mother, I'm not talking about her dad, I'm not talking about her granny, I'm not talking about her stepdad. But those are the numbers as well that contribute to the brand KAIRO. So guys, we need to stop this thing of wanting to cast a dark cloud on people's achievements, on people's lives, because now we say KAIRO's parents are already famous and KAIRO has everything. KAIRO has her own journey, which is supported by the brand that is her parents and the brands that, those things that make KAIRO KAIRO. No, man. If you didn't know that yesterday Ackermans was trending and KAIRO was trending, if you know that, you would agree that yes, go business, Ackermans took the right decision. Even if now, after this school, after go back to school and all of that, and they decide that, you know what, KAIRO is going to model our dresses, you get, sales will improve. Guys, let us not be emotional about everything. That's what I'm trying to say. Let us not be emotional about everything. We won't survive. We won't survive. There's still a lot of things that KAIRO is going to do that many children won't have access to. Because as things stand currently, doors are open for KAIRO. Why are doors open for KAIRO? Because she has a mother that is DJ ZINHLE, a father that is AKA Forbes. Guys, come on now. A stepdad that is BONGZ, and a grandmother that is LYNN Forbes. Aye, guys. Let us reason together, because the way we are going now is like the reasoning is leaving us, only the emotions that are left, and those emotions that don't understand themselves. Because why would you be emotional about KAIRO's journey? Why would you? Why? In fact, you know what? Guys, if you watched up to here, let's purify our hearts. You know, let us cleanse our hearts. Let us send our hearts through the elondo lova, and then if possible forgive vanish. If vanish ayikwenzela into ulandelise nge-thick bleach, you know, domestos, you know. Try domestos. Even ezo azilungi, ke thatha iskiripot ke mtakaba uzihlukuhle ngazo skaraphu enze sure ukuthi we wash our hearts pure. Because asizuphila ixesha elide if we continue like this. I am telling you, umona wenza ube nasty, and xa unasty kuzawusokola wena. So let us allow other people's children that worked hard. If there's anything, you know, we know that DJ ZINHLE never got to this level on a silver platter. Ayini, guys. And aba bancinci abantu, those who have no idea where DJ ZINHLE comes from, how did she happen to be DJ ZINHLE and what not, guys, please check that story with the DJ ZINHLE's journey. So if people have worked that hard so that their children don't have to, masingabili no more, man. Let us just celebrate other people. So okay, guys, anyway, you watched up to here. This channel is not about celebrity gossip. I just thought, like, askwazi kaloku ukutrek abantwana. We cannot be out here tracking children, you know, guys. That cannot be us. No, that cannot be us. Anyway, guys, I hope you are having a peaceful night. Thank you for watching my videos.